Let me tell you why you are here. You are here because you know something. What you know you cannot explain, but you feel it. You have felt it your whole life. Felt that something was wrong with the world. What? You don't know, but it is there. Like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Matrix.
Would you like to know what it is? The Matrix is all around you. It is everywhere. Here, even in this room. You can see it out your window or on your television. You feel it when you go to work, to church, or pay your taxes. It is the world that is being pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
The truth that you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you have been born into bondage. Kept inside of a prison that you cannot smell, taste, or touch. A prison of your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no going back. You take the green pill, and the story ends. You wake up in your bed and you believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, and you stay in Wonderland. And I show you just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Remember that all I am offering you is the truth, nothing more.
Live, this is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is August 30th, 2012. It is Thursday, the eve of Friday, and here's your update for today. There's 112 days, 8 hours, and 4 minutes, and 15 seconds before December 21st, 2012, 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time. And for those who, there is a thing called December 21st, 2012, official countdown clock.com. If you need to upload that, I won't upload it and attach it to anything because I don't know. I don't know if anything else is attached to it. Alrighty then. Moving on. We'll go to the Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. One of my viewers wanted to know where I got the information, so that's the website. Major earthquake strike near North and South Poles. Here we go. A powerful 6.8 magnitude by Jan Mayen Islands region of the Arctic Circle, north of Iceland. Also, Indian Antarctica Ridge in the 5.4, 5.0 range. Record melt of Arctic sea ice. Heads up. State of California declares state of emergency over the swarms today, the earthquake swarms. The Southern California town of Brawley has taken the unusual step of declaring a state of emergency after a swarm of earthquakes. And they said it rattled nearly 20 mobile homes off their blocks and forced a slaughterhouse to close, their mayor said on Wednesday. Okay, moving on. That's yesterday's. We don't need to talk about yesterday's. So heads up, they're preparing. You know, at least they know to prepare. Up and down that fault line of the San Andreas, you should prepare. Alright. Okay. Let's go to the watchers. Watching the world. Watch rare blue moon Friday night. So we're having, heads up, a blue moon Friday night. Put that on your calendar. Earthquake meridian migration. No, we don't need that. 2M magnitude 6.3 quake struck off eastern coast of Greenland to 5.4 Indian and Arctic Ridge. So we're getting some earthquakes off the north and south poles. Heads up! Moderate solar flare reaching M1.3 peaked at 12:11 UTC time today. Supermassive black holes and hot dogs captured by WISE telescope. Isaiah's eye wall to pass right over Louisiana sinkhole. Heads up. And that's it. Let's move on.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested.
That was a look at George Carlin. Moving on now to Fukushima E&E News. The Energy News. Gunderson, I think Fukushima Daiichi released somewhat more radiation than Chernobyl. Oh, just somewhat. Well, maybe we didn't have to cover Chernobyl since it's only somewhat more. Gunderson, level 8 on INES scale is needed for Fukushima-like disasters. I think Playback Pomper already said that a few days after the accident. Underground cesium near Fukushima reactors increases the deeper samples get. Other locations tested are much different with higher radioactivity on top. Asahi. Fukushima government trying to stomp out harmful rumors. Oh, officials target group leader who discussed deformed babies. Japanese veterinary physician, rate of deformed babies in Tokyo are well skyrocketed from Fukushima disaster. People who were there should not marry at all costs. No, people stop having sex for a while, stay abstinent, and that will solve the problem right now. And if not, then just use birth control. It's not always married people that have sex. What a shock. Doesn't mean if it's right or wrong. Just everyone must use birth control right now, or just don't have sex. Kyoto. Sharp drop in water at Fukushima reactors number 1 through 3. Below level regarded as necessary to keep fuel inside. Cool. There you go. That was today. Let's read it again. Kyoto. Sharp drop in water at Fukushima reactors number 1 through 3. Below level regarded as necessary to keep fuel inside cool. Fukushima tapes in English. Daini workers needed emergency room after being at Unit 4, unable to decontaminate exposed people. Plants are not safe. Also today, NHK. Today's quake was strongest to hit region since April 2011. TEPCO says no new problems reported. That doesn't mean no new problems reported. That doesn't mean there aren't any new problems. They're just not reported. Crap coming out of TEPCO. Why are they still in charge? Why are they still in charge? Who are your consultants? 3 p. Eastern Time. So 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Intense quake hits Fukushima neighboring prefecture. And this was yesterday. 4th highest classification on Japan's seismic scale. But yet we're going to wait until next year to try to... Oh, there's a cat crossing over. Excuse me. Here comes the flying cat. Go on. Thank you. Oh, boy. Alrighty then. Oh, could have knocked this off. Here we go. Let's go into the U.S. Canada. Let's find out what happened at the sinkhole, if there's any new news. Or hopefully we'll get more news than we do out of Japan. Official. Here we go. Today, August 30th. Official, 10:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time update. Primarily evacuations of sinkhole. No, let me start over. I'm sorry. Official 10:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time update. Primarily evaluations of sinkhole show no significant changes to size. 3 state agency investigating area. I feel sorry for them. Maybe the size didn't change, but has there been a release of anything into the atmosphere and into the water? ABC expert on sinkhole hurricane. The last thing we want is for it to be really wet. That was yesterday. Could lead to collapse in sidewalls. And this is also yesterday. Official sinkhole website. Eye of Isaac to be over area for 5 hours. Hurricane strength winds began at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, the last thing we want is for it to be really wet. But they're saying the hurricane was over the sinkhole for about 5 hours, dumping what, at least 20 inches of rain or something? Alrighty then. Whew. That was your news update for today with some added extra things in there for you. You have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, the eve of Friday. We're almost there. 4 days down. 1 to go. Take care. I'll see you on the flip side.
You are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. Born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch.